Hi everyone and welcome back to another Music Masterpieces, and today we're heading all the way back to 1980 and to a track called Remember Tomorrow by Iron Maiden. Very soft intro.
Unchain the colors before my eyes. Yesterday's sorrows, tomorrow's white lies. Scan the horizon, the clouds take me higher. I shall return from out of the
First time I heard this track was on the B-side to the Number of the Beast single, which came out a couple of years later. And it was a live version with Bruce singing, and Bruce did his own incredible version of it, and he did this scream that kind of went along with the guitars. Bruce is, and for years and years and years, whenever I heard the live version of this with Bruce, I went, oh, that's the version. Yeah, I love that. That's the version. But then something changed, and I think I started to go back to the first two Maiden albums and just really appreciate Paul's vocals on both of them. There was something very, very less drama in Paul's voice, but he was still a really, really good singer, maybe more underrated than people give him credit for. I think he's a massive, massive part of Iron Maiden's early success. And like all packages, you got the great artwork, you got the core of the band, but the vocalist is always really, really important. And for whatever happened between Paul and the rest of the band, and obviously what happened when Bruce came along on their huge explosion, these early albums are some of my favourites. And I think Paul's vocal on this, he kind of just sits there in the background a little bit, like he's almost talking it. And then he starts to sing it, and it's really, really strong.
tis for remembrance and tears for joy. Somebody with this lonely boy out in the madness, the all-seeing eye flickers above us to light up the
So great, screams, great. Change of pace. Bit of a difference to the beginning. I love where this goes in a minute with the guitars. Solos in the background as well here. slow it back down again now. Get pull back.
Unchain the colors.
Hasn't changed his vocal.
Before my eyes. Yesterday's sorrows. Tomorrow's white lines. Scan the horizon. The clouds take me higher. I shall return
Comes the build up.
from out of the
It's a bit glam and rock. Almost Bolan-esque, that bit. That little scream he does there at the end there. It sounded like mid-70s Bolan. That just, yeah, he has really special quality. Classic end. Iron Maiden, Remember Tomorrow. I got to see Iron Maiden. I didn't see them with Paul. I saw them with Bruce on the Peace of Mind tour. What a memory that is. Bruce wasn't well that night. It was Hammersmith Odeon. And I could not wait to get my T-shirt that night. Everybody loves an Iron Maiden T-shirt, don't they? I've got one upstairs, actually, I bought a couple of years ago when the last album came out. And it's particularly horrific. But the Peace of Mind tour one was, obviously Eddie had all his head shaved, and he was like, he'd been taken into a mental asylum. And when we used to go to like the clothing stores, you know, the merch stores, and you see all these T-shirts, and everybody bought one. You bought a program, and you bought a T-shirt, and you wore it very, very proudly for ages afterwards, and then it would shrink, and then start to peel a little bit, but it still meant everything. So let me know actually if you think that Bruce's version's better than Paul's version of Remember Tomorrow. In my mind, like I said, for years it was Bruce's version. Then I went back to this and I thought, nah, Paul, understated, the band in its infancy, this for me was the best version. Take care, thanks for sharing the joy with me, and I will see you very soon for another episode of Music Masterpieces.